Okay, how we doing out there? First things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Usually I never show what goes on. I'm thinking about it. I might paint my ceiling black so it actually reflects better with the stars. I haven't decided yet. So anyway, I got another projector in the next room. Thought I'd show you what goes on in here at night. I'm actually going to lead strip the top, the very top, so I can get it to blend in with the environment much better. Probably put another starlit projector. This is in my Japanese tea room. But I'm going to show you the new projector that I just got. Actually, I got it earlier today. I just been busy, didn't get a chance to get time to get around to doing it. This is a Japanese tea room at nighttime. We should show it off with all the lights on in the environment. And I'm getting ready to set up my ceiling to put on 2 more projectors over there to set up that galaxy display and LED light the corners of the ceiling. All right, so let's come out of here real quick and let's check out the new projector we have in the next room. Let's see if I have my knife on me. So I gotta open this box up. So I got this projector, this one for $133. I paid $180 for both of those over there, but I got this one for $133. I love these projectors. I think I have about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them now. They're cheap, they work fantastic on the screens. The picture quality is amazing. They're only 720p, which is fantastic. So guys, spend a lot of money. I'll be back. I want to show you something really quick about that projector. That projector shoots stars. I didn't show you this. It shoots stars everywhere in the room. You got to see this from this point of view. So it shoots stars just about everywhere in the room. I'm going to do the same thing I do downstairs, have multiple projectors overlaying each other. They give off that galaxy effect. So I'm going to put 2 more up on that ledge right there. They hit the ceiling to turn this into an alternate galaxy, and then we'll run a nice trim around here to highlight it like I have downstairs. It's just multiple projectors, that's all it is. I'm gonna do the gaming room next. I'm gonna put a shelf here, here, and here, and have the projector sitting in the ceiling. This thing's already black, so that's what it was set up for, but I never got around to finishing it off with those projectors. Just to show you, it looks like before we did unboxing, if you multiply them just right, you get that effect right there. Looks like a nice universe. Got shooting stars and all the cool stuff flowing through. Yeah, it's just multiple projectors overlapping each other, that's all. That's all. We did the same thing upstairs and the other room too. I'm going to mount those multiple projectors, and they're cheap too. Some are 20, some are 30, some are 40, you know. Just get random ones, run them over top each other, and it gives off that effect. It takes about 2 or 3 of them to do it. All right, so let's see what we got in the box over here. course, this is another NEC projector. I need one more. So I need one more for the outside, for the setup I'm putting out there for the deck. And this is the one that goes in the kitchen, because I took the one that was for the kitchen and turned it into the one for the arcade room in the other room. So that's where that one went. So I need another one. All right, so my customers have customers that are coming to ask me for an ultra short throw projector, and this is the first one I direct them to go get. I've had a bunch of these projectors. I've tested them on our products. They were fantastic with our products. They're cheap. They're very affordable. And like I said, you don't got to spend a lot of money. There's a whole bunch of them all over eBay. A lot of them all over eBay. And that one merchant was selling them, and everybody else has them now. And I remember this projector. I tried to get the same projector 4 years ago. They wanted a couple $1,000s for it. So you don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector. People ask me, how come I have so many projectors? I don't spend any money for my projectors. The only one I spent some real money for was that ViewSonic Ultra Short Throw. Projector right here. I'm going to get another one. I'm not worried about cables and cords because I have enough of those. I have enough cables and cords laying around to last me a lifetime. I'm good on that. So that's done right there. The box was already washed out with bleach. I didn't get a chance to do the boxing right away, so the box was already washed down with some bleach already. But there it is right there. And I advise my customers, if you're looking for an ultra short throw projector, you don't want to spend a lot of money, these are the projectors to go to. Now, I noticed if you get the, which ones I had, there's two models. One has a picture shift, which comes in handy. I like the picture shift. Let me see. You can figure out which one it is. All right, this one right here is a UM351W. That one right there doesn't have the lens shift. I'm not saying lens shift, but position. It's a position. So if you have your projector pushed up and you need to push it a little farther up to the top, that one doesn't have. This model doesn't have it. It's the I think it's the U361W or X. One is one of those. I figured out which one it is. I got one in the box anyway. That's the one that has a position shift. So say if I push the projector up and I want to move the screen just a little bit to the top, it has that shift right there. This one doesn't have it. But they're both 3600 lumens. Not bad. It makes the projector look fantastic. So you don't really have to spend a lot of money for a projector. And it has tons of peripherals in the back of it. I got one in the other room. I got my gaming system running all through it. We're going to open this up. We'll open it. Trust me, we'll open this up. This is the one in here that has the positioning on it. This is my little setup in here. That's the one I coated and painted. That one right there is the Z61. Let me see. Yeah, this is the 61 right here. This model right here. These things are fantastic. I love them. They're cheap. I got an ultra short throw just about in every part of the house now. All right, so let's open this up and get a look inside there. Like I said, no calibrating. And open it up and be done with it. One thing, it taped it up a little bit. That's good. On this right here, that I'm not worried about. That's the easy cleanup. That's nothing. You can clean that up right there with no problem. There's a little solution that I made for basically cleaning up scuff marks like that. So I'm not worried about that. That's an easy cleanup. I'm gonna buy probably about 2 more of these because I'm gonna have one I'm gonna take apart. I'm gonna remove the entire chassis off of it to see if there's anything connected to it. I might just buy one for parts and just take it apart because I want to be able to remove my shell off of it, repaint it to the color I want, and then put it back on. That's what I want. All right, so this has the, I gotta get a screwdriver to remove that off because I need to get access to that. Let's see if we have a screwdriver handy on us. No, we do not. I'll be back. I gotta grab my screwdriver. So I'm in the process of doing some work on the outside deck. I'm turning that into an outside like living room. And I had to, can't find any bookcases. I can only find patio bookcases that have that woven weaving material. And that's what I don't want that. I want it to really look like an outside. But, so I have to get some short bookcases and I have to get my Canon and some polyurethane things, some weather deck. And I'm gonna have to coat it down with a protective seal so I can use those bookcases outside. So we're coming in, we're looking for the screws that connect this together. Which are in there. So we'll disconnect this. There should be one of them. Should be the one person that had all the screws connected on here correctly. Some don't even have the screws connected on here correctly. Just have to pull it off, that's it. I take this off altogether because it gives me easy access to it. If you want to hide your wires. It's got a third in here somewhere. Usually there's only 2 of them. Let's see, 1, 2. I remember there being a third in here. Let's see. Let me just quick. There we go. There's never a third. There's always 2 of them in there. All right. So, like I said, it has all the fun peripherals in the back of it. 2 HDMI ports. Usually, most projectors only come with 1. VGA. The analog audio, analog video, which I need for my back in the back of the room. This comes in handy because I can run my Dreamcast to it. I got VGAs, audio, S-video. This one's all my old components in the back. And then it has, like I said, USBs and 2 HDMI ports, which come in handy because, and my other room in there, I could have my PS4 on one side and I could have my Fire Stick on another side, which that comes in handy. But like I said, if you don't have enough ports on the back of it, then you can just go and get yourself a VGA to HDMI converter and just convert that into an HDMI. All right. So run this right through here. And we got a power cord connected over to here. If your system doesn't come with a power cord, keep in mind the same power cord that you use for the back of your computer will run this with no problem. People think they have to have a special cord. You don't. It's the same plug. So right there we got the first status sign. When it goes in red, that's a good sign, not a bad sign. Some people think that's red. No, that stands for, that's when it's off. When it goes to standby, it goes to yellow. And when it goes to blue, it's on. Oh, ice cream truck. I would like to get some. I can't have ice cream. I can't forget. I can't have milk. Can't have milk. Can't have cheese. None of that good stuff. All right. So let's see what we got. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to say, I thought we had a problem here. I was like, we got a problem? We don't have a problem. There's the blue. I'll say, oh, we don't have a problem. All right, there we go. Let me get something to fire this up. I think I got a fire stick in here somewhere. I may have one in the other room. I have the remote control for it in the other room, maybe. Probably so. In the other room as usual. All right. Ooh, keep forgetting this. These are ultra short throws. This thing's gonna blow this whole freaking screen up, like boom. And he has it upside down too. So apparently whoever had this mounted upside down. All right. Let's go in and change our settings in here. We got it upside down. So whoever had it mounted to the ceiling. So let's go in here, see which one of these we need to switch out for our source. HDMI. All right, there's no sound coming out of it because we have nothing there. Where is our source? Source again. So you can find our source. If not, I'll just connect it to the other HDMI. It's a lot easier. Let's see. Or knowing me, I probably got the wrong remote controls again. All right, let me go get the right remote controls again. Story of my life. Let's grab one of these. Sometimes I don't like the fire sticks. Fire sticks can be temperamental sometimes. I don't get them sometimes. They can be a bit temperamental. Let's go in here and start up. See if we got the right one. What's in here? And then reading here. Put it in here. See if we got a read. Well, I hope we didn't get it done. What's our source? HDMI. Okay. There we go. I told you. The whatchamacallit, the fire sticks are temperamental, man. They are temperamental. Look at this. Not the one that works with it either. It's not even working with it. Got the wrong one. They're temperamental. They have little attitudes. They get upset and get angry. They don't want to work. All right, let's find the adapter for this one. Is this it? Nope. Wait for a minute. Put you right over there for a minute. All right, let me see. This is not it either. So apparently it has to be one of these. It's not that one. I sat there and pressed forever on a button one time, trying to figure out which one was which. Then the remote control finally connected. So it's not any of these at all. Are you kidding me? All right, let's flip this thing over. I hate these things from time to time. I love the fire sticks, but man, they can be temperamental. Like I'm sitting there one time just hitting the button, nothing's coming up. Put the controller down, come back, hit it again, it reacts. So apparently it's not this one. Let's go check my if we got it in here. Or, let me see. Yeah, I got them mixed up. Really. This is why you don't want a bunch of these things laying around, because you will get them mixed up. So I'm thinking this is the one for the sofa. I've got four, 5, or 6 of these running around the house. This is the one for this area. Get them mixed up every time. Get them mixed up. This is the one for the bedroom. The one that goes downstairs for the theater room. Now that's not their fault, that's my fault. That's me mixing stuff around. I'll grab one controller, carry it with me downstairs, set it on top of near the same remote control, and then later on come back and go, which one is, I gotta get them color coded. What I need to do is, and this is what I'm thinking about doing, if I can figure out how to get these things to pop open, even if I can just do the front of the chassis right here, what I'm going to do is to make sure I can keep track of what remote control goes to what projector. I'm going to coat this the same color as the sleeve that goes to this remote control. So if this sleeve is red, and this is red, and this is red, that lets me know it goes to this projector only. That's how I'll know, because it's kind of confusing. All right, so first things first, we got to turn this around because this is upside down. So we need to go into the menu. Let me see. I'm curious what the lamp life is in here. The thing is crazy dim. So see if we got to change our lamp. Wow, his lamp is at 2. That's bad. When your lamp is at 2%, that means it is on its edge of dying. 2%. I got a lamp around here that's higher than 2%. It's the opposite. With these projectors, the higher you go, we're going to swap out our lamp. I got a lamp in here that's maybe 50. 50 would do better than what's in here right now. Let's see what we got in here. All right, this is 61. This one right here I have in here is at 24%. And 24% isn't bad. That's enough right there to pretty much get the ball going until I can get another one here. So make sure when you have your lamps, you have them in your box, doesn't make a difference. This is the my handwriting's sloppy, UM361X. This is the one that has the shift on it. Make sure you mark down these lamps like how much you have left, 24%. When they start reaching 2%, that's when it's at its last. With other projectors, it's the reverse. Usually it's like, if you had at 100, near like 88 or 99, it starts flickering, but the NECs are different. They go the opposite way. So that's when I was looking at them. It's like, wow, this is really dim. And then I look at the lamp life, it's only 2%. So this being 24 is going to give it enough juice. Put it in eco mode. I can run it until the new lamp gets here. New lamp is probably going to cost me like 60 bucks. Ain't bad. It's very cheap for an ultra short throw. I've seen way worse than that. So we're going to have to get this to cool down, because you don't want to go popping this bad boy open while it's piping hot in there. So let's see. We're going to, because I don't want you guys sitting around waiting for this to cool down. I'm going to go watch me a movie. I'll be back in. I'm going to let this thing cool down, because like I said, you don't want to yank this out when it's hot. Number one, you're going to hurt yourself pretty bad. And number two, you could damage your projector. So I'm going to leave this right where it's at right now. We're going to come back in, pop in a new lamp, and then we're going to go from there. All right. So you see how dim the image is. Like I said, once I go in and pop the lamp, you'll see it get much brighter than that. Put it in eco mode, and then I'll just order me another one off Amazon for 60 bucks. Put a fresh one in there from the door. All right. And how I figured out it goes from lower is actually when it goes worse, because I got my first one I got was downstairs. It was around 50%. I'm like at 50%. I got to put a new lamp in there. So I go in and I put a new lamp in, reset it. It says 100%. That's 100%. How's it saying 100%? That's a brand new lamp in there. Because usually at 100%, that means the lamp is about to go. Anywhere between 90 or 98, your lamp should start flickering like crazy, and it should start really, really dim, dull image means your lamp is about to go. All these projectors behind me, when they reach near 100, they're about to go. This one's the opposite. I'm like, wait a minute. I swapped out the projector with the lamp. How is it still at 100%? So I'm thinking something wrong with the projector. I'm resetting it, and then going online, looking it up, and found out that the NECs are different. The NECs, when they read 100, that's a good lamp. And when you read somewhere between like 5% and 2%, that's bad. So that's how those work. That's how I figured it out. All right, so I'm just going to go in and so just make sure if you get an NEC and it says at 100%, that's actually really good. I'm going to come back in later on, and then we'll start from there. But other than that, there's really no scratch limits, just cracks. Nothing on the lens at all. If there was something scratched on the lens, you would see a huge mark across the screen. Everything else is clean on it. Just got to clean it up a little bit. That's basically about it. And I'll be back in, change out the lamp. We'll switch everything around, and boom, we'll do a demonstration off of it, okay? I'm going to go watch me a movie. By then, this thing should be nice and cool. All right, thank you for coming in, spending the time. And I'll be back on in a few once this thing cools down. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is different. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the serial number. This is a different one. The ones I'm used to getting, or it should fit. Now I got to do research. Crap. This is different. This is a UM330X. This is a UM361X. All right, got to go do some research. Well, I got to figure out if this lamp right here is going to be compatible with that lamp, which is interesting. Okay, I didn't even look at the model number correctly. All right, so you can see for yourself. That is way different from any one I'm used to getting. So we'll go pop one and see if it's compatible. Usually they are. All right, got to go, and God bless. All right, so we got a M